Well, hello there. It's been a while, stranger. I'm back. Welcome to my channel. I know it's been a while, so let me go ahead and reintroduce myself. My name is Eric, and this is my channel, Simply Eric Vlogs. Right now, I'm using this channel to document my health journey, my lifestyle journey, weight loss, and everything. So I hope to be returning to a vlog and make this, I don't know, about like maybe weekly. Hopefully, that'll seem fine. But I do have my mini vlogs that I do record on shorts, so that's one thing. And I'm refocused actually to make it more accessible to record the vlogs in the long form. That I just actually invested in a pocket or a handheld camera. I got off of Amazon. Well, I just ordered it, so it should be here by the end of the week. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this right now. I'm gonna go for a walk, so let's go have this conversation and let's continue on the walk. And then on the flip side, I'm gonna do my test run. If you've been following me on my vlogs, mini vlogs, that is, that I've been starting to do some running. The last two runs I did had a couple errors on the app that I use called Runna. So let's go ahead and get this walk as a warm-up, and let's do that run, and then we'll see on the flip side. Other things I want to talk about is what the tools I use to for one of my key metrics for my health is the sleep. So we're gonna go over the sit down and have a little chit chat about the tools that I use to go and record my sleep metrics. All right, let's see you on the flip side. So we're back on the walk. Yeah, I have to first thank for those who are still currently subscribing to my channel. I'm actually almost near 100 subscribers, and I don't really push this channel as hard as you may see some of the other people who use YouTube as a regular vlogging platform. But with that said, not to make excuses or anything, but it is a main focus point in my life, besides my health and journey, is just my personal finances right now. And what I mean by that is that I am currently unemployed. The only income I get, which is not a lot, are from the side gig jobs. And what I mean by that, I mean like driving for DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub when they give me an order, Shipped, which is owned by Target, Spark, which is owned by Walmart, Roadie, owned by UPS, and a new app called Delivery Panda, which does just Chinese food restaurants. But with that said, that's very far and in between, and that kind of money has to go and pay for basically like my phone service provider, my car insurance, and what else does it pay for? There's something else, of course, gas to keep the car going, and then some groceries, if you can call them groceries. Right now I shop at Dollar Tree, and a rarity is to find good quality, high protein products that are not all the BS, but I can do what I can do. And I guess you could say it's a good thing that Dollar Tree is no longer just items that are $1 even or under products anymore. They have gone up. I think the highest I've seen is $5. But, and with that new price point, it's a good thing, because now there are a variety of products that they're able to offer for sale has gone up and allowing them more options. So yeah, that's where I am right now. So and that's can cause me to take breaks from doing this vlogging. I am monetized on this channel. Well, programmed to be monetized, I was, and then Alphabet changed the policies, so the people at YouTube changed the policies on what qualifications you need to be monetized. So I don't consider this as my main focal point for any kind of income at all, nor should anybody, because YouTube, yeah, it's a publicly traded company and it's owned by Alphabet, but yet it could cease operations in an instant. It is a company, and if it finds itself with operation costs that are not making profits anymore and starts going a loss, just like any other business, it will have to close its doors. And for all the people, millions of videos, or even maybe a billion videos that are on this platform will be deleted, unless, of course, each individual uploader to this channel, or not to this channel, but to this content platform, backs up their content. So my priority right now for income is to do those side gigs, at the same time continue working for work. But with all the fake job postings that are being done, it's very difficult. And living here in San Jose, the most expensive place to live in the country, which is kind of ironic because San Jose is the wealthiest city in the country. It's just very difficult. So, and doing a job search, even though I have qualifications, I have background history, I have self-taught history of my skill sets, it's really hard to put that on a piece of paper, and to have a piece of paper be the grounds for actually proving what you know. Real life resumes need to be done in real life, not on a piece of paper. That's my 2 cents on that. But anyways, let me go ahead and finish up this walk. I'm almost done. I'm on the home stretch, I guess I could say. And I'll get you on the flip side after I finish my test run. Alright, I'll see you then, and we'll talk a little bit more. Okay, I'm back from my walk, and also my pre-test. So actually, let me get out of the sun here. Get a little more shade. There you go, get behind this pillar. So yeah, I returned from the walk, felt great. Took a little bathroom break, and then I came back out and I did my run. If you've been following me on my mini vlogs, like I said previously, over on Shorts, that I've been restarting the Runna app. They do have training programs on there, but right now the easiest training program I see on there, that they call it new to running, is not really for new to running. It's a little bit more elevated than that, especially for someone who is on a weight loss journey. So, and I do want to run, and I think the distance I ran, which is 0.1415 miles, is kind of the top niche of where I need to be running, and I felt great running it. And my point is that the Runna app did not have any problems. So apparently, when it's connected, you know, a lot of fitness apps that are on the iPhone need permissions to either write or read to or from Apple Health. Well, I allowed it to read all the data points that Runna app would record into Apple Health. I granted that. But what I did not do is allow it to read from Apple Health. So my theory is that if you record the run using the app directly and not the watch app that is associated with it, that you need to have it read from Apple Health, because it records the metrics from the sensors and everything that's on your iPhone. With the watch, it reads it from the watch. So that's my point. So I had granted 100% full read and write from Apple Health, to and from Apple Health, and it worked perfectly. So with that said, I think that's the issue. So there's no problem with the Runna app. It's fine. And it's synced straight to Strava. I have yet to compare the actual steps or the actual stats from the Runna app as recorded on the Runna app and to how it looks on the Strava app. But most likely, it's pretty much seamless since they are basically sister companies. But yeah, so that's it. Now my point of getting back to the vlog, I also want to share my next topic I will discuss probably a little later tonight, because I still have my second workout, which is actually more of a home-based workout like cardio, with my main app, Fitify. With all these apps that I'm using, I'll discuss it in a later vlog, breaking down on some of the tools and all that stuff that I have at my disposal to use, and what I am using. Well, at my disposal is a bad choice, but what I have available to me and that I'm choosing to aid in my fitness journey. So we'll see that at a later point in the vlog, and we'll see when we return then. But otherwise, I was extremely winded to the point where the oxygen intake was kind of starting to hurt, but that was at the very last 30 seconds of the run, maybe 10 seconds of the run. And I feel great, and I'm glad I'm embarking on these little test runs. And what's up, everybody? We're back. At the time, I usually like to do my home workout. So it's around 10:20 at night. So yeah, this is what I'm doing here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not, the exposure is too high up. Let me just see if I can bring it down here. You see that? No, you can't. Damn it. Oh well. Basically, it's a warm-up. It's a 3-minute warm-up circuit training, and then a circuit training. Well, 3-minute warm-up for my circuit training, which has four movements, and then I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movements, each 30 seconds long, and I do 4 rounds of that with 30 seconds in between the movement. So three sets of 30-second rest periods, and then 4 sets of the 5 movements. So that should be around 17 minutes and roughly around 371 calories to be burned. And then there's a cool down session. So that is my workout, and it's courtesy of the Fitify app. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get to this workout. What I'm going to do is I'll probably don't have much of a setup here. So I will probably record the warm-up since it's brief. And then as far as for the circuit training, I try my best to try to do a time lapse of the 5 movements, and then I'll just cut it off after that during my first 30-second rest time. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I better hurry up and do this because my phone is down to 31%. So basically I do the workouts from here. It automatically opens up the Fitify app on my Apple Watch, and it uses my Apple Watch for the heart rate monitor, and it has basically a text version of what exercises I'm doing and the time that's remaining for that exercise, and the rest period and in between sets and all that stuff, and how many movements I do have left in the entire exercise. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll catch you after the workout. Okay, I'm back. Just finished that workout. A little bit more difficult. There was some leg movement in there I didn't anticipate, or I just forgot. And because of my nearly 1 mile walk earlier, and then my little test run I did, I felt it. I was very stiff, but I still got it done. I just took my time and just did the exercises. And also there was 3 movements in this workout out of the 5 that required me to be on the floor. So what I have a difficult time of going down to the floor and then coming back up in time. So what I do is I look on how their movement is doing on the floor, and I try to imagine myself doing it vertically if I can, and I try to do that, and then also look at to see what kind of muscle group they're working on, and I focus on that muscle group or individual muscle during that particular movement. But I'm feeling it. 17 minutes, 4 sets of 5 exercises down, and 125 calories burned. My average heart rate was 123. The lowest my heart rate got during that workout was at 101. The highest is 147. I'll put the little metrics right here if I can, if I remember. But yeah, so I crushed this workout way the end of the night, and yeah, I'm just excited to be back actually vlogging. Of course, I guess on the days that I record my vlogs, there will not be a mini vlog. So, but I mean, as far as for recording one, like today, Sunday, I'm recording this vlog return. So there's no mini vlog recorded and uploaded to the various platforms that I'll record them. That's YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, Clapper, TikTok, Threads, X, and Blue Sky. All the no ones one. Yeah, so I'm done. It's 10:47 at night. Made it with my battery, 22% left, so I'll go put this on the charger for the night, and I'm going to call it the night. I'm going to retire early. I'm just going to let my heart rate come down a little bit before I actually move in and go take a nice warm shower to calm things down and head to the sack. So I want to thank you for watching this video and my return. Please leave the comments down below. Of course, positive comments. Yeah, leave a comment down below, or if you have any questions, do that. Oh, I know I was supposed to talk about my the tools I use for my sleep, which are my Apple Watch, which connects to Apple Health, and then I also use my Amazfit T-Rex Pro, which connects to their Zep app. So that's two of the three. The third one is a mat that's about this thick, and it lies underneath my mattress on my bed, and it has a single cable coming out going directly to the power supply. Connects via Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and all that to the Withings HealthMate app, and that's the most inconspicuous way to record your sleep. But the thing is, it does require power, electricity, to do it. So if your house loses power for whatever reason, you will not be able to do it. But with portable watches like this, or if you have the Oura Ring, or like the Amazfit Helio Band, or the Helio Ring, whatever have you, wearables don't require power as far as for being constantly connected, but they do require their battery to be charged. That's the only thing. So yeah, that's it. Sorry to do that. I will make it up to you on my next vlog next week. I will bring out a more detailed way of displaying on the tools I use for my sleeping, but I record every day, of course, my sleeping, but I don't, how can I say this, I don't rely on the numbers. I don't always check my metrics. I go off of how I feel. What I do is check my trends over a week's time and see about consistency, and during that week's time, if I reflect back on maybe some of the days that I didn't feel so well and all that stuff, and then I look at the specific date and say, okay, what did I do on that date that made my trends not so good and how I felt. And that's it. Also, the Amazfit app, the Zep app, also has a slight journaling that you could do. It's just complete basic journaling. It's nothing too fancy, but it gets it done. And then I also have a third-party app connected to my Apple Watch. It's called Athletic, and it breaks it down big time in depth. A lot of people are going crazy with this Whoop band thing. The Athletic app basically does the same thing, but allows you to see what's going on your Apple Watch, and there's no expensive $200 membership, and you don't need an external device because it's built into your Apple Watch. You don't need to have like another band on your arm to wear it, and you don't get annoying notifications on your phone every time you take the band off or you close the app. It doesn't need any of that stuff. So, and it's only $30 a year compared to over $200 for the Whoop, which is ridiculous. So yeah, I'll go over that too on my next video. But the mini vlogs return tomorrow, so be sure to go ahead and give me a like, and be sure, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. Simply Eric Vlogs is making a return 1 week at a time, and I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, whatever time you're watching this. Take care. I'll see you next time.